Hey, you. Yeah, you. See this button right here? Press it. Subscribe to the channel. Shalom.
God said, Israel, I'm about to declare the end of the world. Read. From the beginning of time. Now, we in the book of Isaiah. We about to go back to the book of Moses, which is the beginning of time. Watch this. Remember, we cursed for breaking what? For breaking God's commandments, right? Read what you got, verse 49.
Deuteronomy 28:49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
Now, when Christopher Columbus came over here in 1492, Hernan Cortez, right? When they came over here, where did they come from?
They came from Europe.
They came from Europe, right? Is that close to America? That's from far, right? God said, for breaking his commandments, he, the Lord, the higher power, will send a nation against us from far away. Read.
From far, from the end of the
Read it from
earth.
the top, read it from the top.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth,
From the other side of the world,
as swift as the eagle flight.
he said, this particular nation of people, they're going to come on you so swift, and they're going to represent the eagle. Yep. Let me get that. The eagle. Now, we're going into symbolism. On the back of these coins, right? This is Greek. Who are the Grecians?
European.
Europeans. What is that?
Eagle.
That's an eagle. The Romans. What are they?
European.
What's that?
Eagle.
The Spaniards. What is that?
European. That's an eagle.
American. What is that?
Eagle.
The eagle. So America, Spain, Rome, and Greek said, we're going to put the eagle on all our money to show the people that they represent what? What is their animal symbol?
People or
They're the nation of people, the white people.
Oh yeah, eagles.
The eagle, right? So God said he's going to send a nation against you from far, from the end of the earth, as what?
As swift as the eagle flies.
As swift as the what?
The eagle flies.
So this nation represents who? And who represents the eagle? What nation of people?
European.
The Europeans. Was Christopher Columbus a European? How about Hernan Cortez? So God said, for breaking his commandments at the beginning of the Bible, it's going to come a time where he's going to send a nation of people, and they're going to come with the eagle symbol, and they're going to do what?
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
And y'all didn't understand Spanish when you came, because we got a book called American Holocaust, where it's called a requiremento. They gave it to the native Indians written in Spanish, but they couldn't read it because they didn't understand Spanish.
El requerimiento, the requirement, set forth by the laws of the Burgos, are the first legal code regarding Spanish actions in the Americas. They direct Spaniards to read aloud a religious justification and demand for obedience. The requirement supposedly to give native peoples a chance to submit before being attacked or enslaved. But for native people who do not speak Spanish, the requirement to obey is baffling. The Spanish continue to enslave them and seize their lands.
And they said, just sign there, and they signed it, but what it was saying was, we're taking your land. You see what I'm saying? What you got?
Y'all saying the truth?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So God said, this nation's going to represent the eagle. You're not going to speak their language. Read.
A nation of fierce countenance.
Countenance is a facial expression, their emotions. He said, this nation's going to be fierce. What they did to you, was that fierce? Watch this. Look how fierce they was. Read.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old.
They took our grandfathers and they did what? What they do to our grandfathers? They beat them. They tied them up. They put them in minefields. And they didn't care. If you didn't come up with gold, you got to go back down. Even if you was down there for 3 days with no food and no water. And you owned our elders, our leaders, they destroyed them. Read.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
And they took our babies. They took our little kids, our nieces and nephews, and our children, and they didn't give a damn. We got another book, The American Holocaust. You should go look at it. Who is it by? No, don't worry about it. It's called The American Holocaust. Get that book. They showed depictions, illustrated arts, where they had our babies by the feet and smashing their heads against concrete. That's what the eagle did to our people. God said, I'm going to declare these things from the beginning, and it should happen in the end. But why did that happen to us? Because we broke God's laws. Whose fault is it? It's our fault. It's our fault. So God is punishing us, right? You got any kids? What about nieces and nephews? Right? If you tell your niece and nephew to clean your room, right? And if I come back to your mama's house and they ain't clean, you gonna get in trouble, right? You come home, they get in trouble, they in the room, right? They on punishment. Would you let them out if they kicking and screaming? No, when you will let them out?
They calm down and clean the room.
When they calm down and clean the room. Right now, we in our room, we in a room called America, a hellhole. You are in the bathroom. They took your land and gave you the bathroom because you gotta pay rent. This is yours. Watch this other curse, verse 48.
Verse 48.
Wait, you believe that? That's coming out this book.
All the things that you've been saying, I believe.
I'm reading it from the book.
Yeah.
God said it before me. I just started reading it myself. You see what I'm saying? God said it in the beginning of the Bible that these things will happen. Read.
Deuteronomy 28:48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
God said we're going to serve our enemies. 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 Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
He keeps saying, I'm sending your enemies against you. Because guess what? God could have wiped us out.
Trying to teach us a lesson.
He's teaching us. That brother's smart right there. Very good. Very good. Read.
In hunger.
Okay, you got to go. Watch this. Drop that. Give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12. You got to go, right? Because the Bible is your book, right? The higher power that you believe in is called the Most High God. This image right here, they brainwashed us. They brainwashed us. Revelations 1 and 14 says Christ looks like that. Not exactly, but that's just a depiction. Let me get that for you real quick. Revelation 1 and 14. I got 3 scriptures before you go. Watch this.
Revelation.
Watch this.
Chapter 1.
You got a girlfriend? No? You dealing with a woman sexually?
Not right now.
Okay, don't. Don't. You see what I'm saying? Get with us and learn because guess what? How old are you?
I'm 18.
You 18. You ain't even ready for marriage. According to the Bible, you're not old enough to get married yet. But the Israelite men, we marry our women. We don't have girlfriends and boyfriends. We don't do that. You see what I'm saying? Because guess what? If you have a girlfriend, y'all having sex, and y'all break up, what's going to happen?
That soul tie still gonna be there, but y'all aren't.
Huh?
That soul tie you have with them still gonna be there, but you aren't.
But what's she going to go do?
Go with another dude.
And what you going to go do?
I go with another
And
woman.
that's creating whores.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? That's why women got a lot of body counts now because of us. Because we sit down, we say, no, I'm not having sex with you, and she gonna do it with someone else. That's on her, but not on you. You see what I'm saying? Watch this.
Revelation 1 and 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
We talking about Jesus Christ. Who got woolly hair? What people on earth got hair like wool? Us. Us, right? The so-called blacks and Hispanics. Read.
As white as snow.
As white as snow, fully gray. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Jesus Cristo. Negro. No blanco. Read.
And his feet.
And his feet. When you see your feet is the same color as the rest of your body. Read.
Like unto fine brass.
And like fine brass. You speak Spanish? How you say brass in Spanish?
Ooh, not off the top of my head.
Okay. Bronze. Bronze. Christ's feet was brown. Bronze. Read.
As if they burned.
As if they what?
Burn.
If you burn anything, what color it turn? What color? If you burn some, como se dice, burn color. Burn brass. Christ was what? As if they what?
As if they burned in a furnace.
Jesus Cristo. Jesus Cristo. Negro. No blanco. Nada. You not mexicano. Tribes Issachar. Tribes Issachar.
That's
For
right.
the nation of Israel.
Right.
Somos Israelitas.
Right.
No mexicanos. All right, Thea? Read what you got.
and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
What color did that make him? Dark skin. Is this the truth or a lie? A lie. A lie. You see what? Now the Bible is showing you that the world's been lying to you. Your higher power, your power is this Bible, which is God's word. But you got to come back to it. Deuteronomy 10 and 12. And I'm about to show you how to return unto the Lord, because that's why we out here, bro. You are in slavery. It's time to wake up, bro. It's time to wake up so you can be out here teaching this gospel. Because destruction is coming to America, and everybody sees it. And you know why it's coming? You know why destruction is coming? Because the brothers in purple out here teaching the gospel.
That's right.
Christianity been on this earth for hundreds of years. Destruction never came. We've been out here since the 1900s, and now destruction is coming. Destruction is coming. The last 20 years, we've been getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and what's been happening? Wars, wars, rumors of wars, devastation, earthquakes, tsunamis. What just happened in Stockton, in the valley? A big storm that flooded Tularia, flooded all the farmlands. You know why? Because we out here waking y'all up. And once you wake up, guess what? Another storm go come. Read what you got.
Deuteronomy 10 and 12. And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
Now Israel, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. What's your name again? Mundo. Now Mundo, you believe you're an Israelite from the curses we just read?
Yes.
Okay, now Mundo, what's required of you? What do God want from you? Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God.
How you fear God?
By listening and I guess following the commandments.
By following the commandments. It's that simple. People be in church for hundreds and for 30 years and still don't understand. To fear God is to keep his commandments. Read.
To walk in all his ways.
How you walk in the ways of God?
By following the commandments.
Read.
And to love him. And to serve the Lord thy God. With all thy heart and with all thy soul.
Read.
To keep
To what?
To keep.
To what?
To keep the commandments of the Lord.
To keep the commandments of God.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is